What is up? It has been a while. Gonna get a short one out. No banner, no hat, nothing. It's been crazy. So, we're gonna talk about 2024, what's been going on, what's gonna happen. We're gonna do this real quick. So, over the winter, just kind of been thinking about what I want to do with the channel, where I want to go, and I think we're gonna rebrand it. I want to rebrand it. I think after seeing what I did last year and everybody that's on the internet and there's already other few devil dogs out there, so I think I've been coming up with some ideas for new names, so there'll be soon new name, new logo, and then I think I'm just gonna concentrate. I'm gonna get away from the fishing industry, and I'll probably touch on that later. But real quick, just to kind of give you an idea, nothing's been going on, so that's pretty easy. But where we're going, this past weekend I had my first tournament. It was a big bass tournament. So the way I think we're going to go this year is let's start off with ABA, American Bass Anglers. Normally I concentrate on the ABA Open Series. The Open Series is gone. It no longer exists. They have replaced it with the series. They're calling it the Pro Series. Um, you're getting a lot of pushback from boaters wanting co-anglers on their boats. And at the pro level, you're seeing co-anglers, their numbers drop, and part of that has to do with all the politics of fishing. So, but even at the weekend warrior, you got these guys who, I don't know, they want bigger payouts. So that's what they're clamoring for. So they changed the ABA, American Bass Anglers, change it from the co-angler to a pro series. It's going to be about, I think it's 350 bucks to enter, and you're solo, nobody else. So right now, for the amount of tournaments I want to fish, I'm not going to pay 350 for the tournament. Not this year, not yet, not until no, not yet. I'm just not going to do it yet. The AFT, the American Bass Anglers American Fishing Tour division, still there. I was wondering about that. Still have co-anglers, and I'll probably fish that from here from time to time. That's not going to be the nice thing is God, they have like I don't know 20 tournaments almost every weekend starting in a couple weeks, and you can just show up 87 bucks, and I can either co-angle or I can take my boat. But the ABA is just going to kind of be like so for the Pro Series not doing AFT. Um, like I said, if there's nothing going on, I want to do a tournament, I'll probably show up or just boom. The two series that I am going to concentrate on this year, one of them is an ABA. It's kind of new. ABA is kind of American Bass Angler kind of did a little restructuring, added a few things, changed a few things, but uh, the one that I'm gonna do every one this year is I'm just gonna do the normal Potomac River Battle Series. This past weekend was the first tournament, and I'll kind of go over that, how that one was, how I did. That one was at Lake Anna. Um, but I believe they have a total of 4 or 5 tournaments, and then they have the Battle of the Border in October, Maryland versus DC. That's the one I'm going to concentrate on. That's the one I'm going to fish. It's a team tournament. I can do it solo. It's reasonably priced. It's out of Leesylvania, so even if it's too dark and I don't feel like getting in my boat and driving 10 minutes on the water, it's a 20-minute drive with if I go hook up my boat, so not a big deal. Kind of dig that. The other one that I am looking at, that I am going to also concentrate on, it'll be my secondary one, is an ABA. It's American Bass Anglers. They have a Virginia Series team tournament. Um, I don't have a team member, but you can do it solo, so I'm going to run it solo. Their first tournament is down at Lake Anna this weekend. And as it looks like, so they've got one, two, three at Lake Anna, three in the Potomac River. The championship is at the Potomac River. That's why there's three. And then there's a national championship in April of 2025 to be announced. So I might have to look a little bit more into that one too. But those are the two that I'm looking at pretty hardcore. And for 2024. That's kind of where I'm at right now with the tournaments. So I was just looking at this, and I actually totally forgot about this one till the other day. And now that I'm looking at it, there's Potomac teams. I might look at some of them. The Cat Spring Winter Series, whatever. That's almost over, right? But there's a whole bunch of them out there. There is this year it's amazing networking Facebook from 3 years ago, scrambling to find one or two tournaments to where I can fish a tournament every weekend this weekend if I want. So there's some things that I want to get done. There's some goals that I want to get done with my boat this year. This year, number one goal, first thing is prop and batteries. After that, we'll see what everything. But I need a new prop, want a new prop, and some batteries. And then, like I said, Potomac River Battle Series, that's going to be number one. ABA Team Series number two. Those are what I'm going to concentrate. This week at Lake Anna, it was cold. It was in its 50s. It was wet all day. It was just wet. It was just wet all day. Wasn't gonna do it. It was a team event, and I just, I would have had to put $100 in the boat because the boat is empty. Haven't gotten in it, so I got to get down there this week. Make sure I can get started and run for the tournament on Saturday. $200 entry fee, docking. It was gonna be like a $350 day, and I was like, I just, with work, the economy, home improvement sucked the last year. That I ended up the guy that runs the event said there's somebody looking for a teammate to split the cost. So I hopped on his boat, ran, split the cost. That's how I got into there. He runs a tree business. He says, yeah, him and his buddies, home improvement been slow too. So we'll see. Right now, I got some things. We'll see how that works. But those are the goals. Rebrand. Team event, big bass battle. So different setup. It's not your best 5 fish. You have weigh-ins. The weigh-ins are every hour, and I think we blasted off at 7, and I believe the first weigh-in was from 9 to 10, maybe 8 to 9. But anyways, every hour you weigh in, and there's a strategy to it. You can weigh in, so let's just say weigh-ins were from 8 to 9. You can weigh in a fish anywhere between 8 and 9 a.m., biggest fish that hour wins some money. Actually, you had a first and second place. Okay, so there's a little bit of strategy to it. I had a couple fish I weighed in. I knew they'd be Hail Marys, but it is what it is. One of the fish I weighed in was 2.7, and second place for that hour was 2.78. So I think that would have been $120. Second place, but 6 ounces. I weighed in at 302, but that was a pound shorter than anything else. Here's what I've seen. If you're gonna get like a 2 or 3 pounder to win an hour, it's got to be the first or second hour. You get in, get out, but whatever. And then so you weigh in every hour, you can win money. I think there's 7 or 8 weigh-ins per hour. And then there is the big pot for the biggest bass for the whole thing. Fish with a guy, good guy. man, my hands the next day were beat up. They were cold, and I was in rough shape. But I got out, it got the itch. So now from here this week, I'm going to start working on, I think we're going to start putting some of these things. It's just going to be slow. I don't know how this is going to work out this summer, but we're going to work on it. But that's where we're at. ABA, no more Open Series, not doing the Pro. We'll float around with the ABA, American Fishing Tour Series, concentrating on the Potomac River Series, Battle Series, and gonna keep a close eye out on the American Bass Anglers Team Series. We'll see how those go. We're gonna put out some videos, hopefully me just catching fish. Don't think I'm gonna do too many opinion videos. What I've noticed over the winter and watching all these guys, when did fishermen become such bitches, dude? Seriously. But I guess it's just because they gotta brand your channel, and you gotta get the, if you ain't marketing for YouTube, you ain't making money fishing. So it is what it is. But till the next time, we'll see you then. For right now, it's still Semper Fi. Oh!